go with what they have, and it's going to be Brazil versus Brazil, and this should be a very interesting one. I believe that it will be, as we just get into this one, it will be Vincent kicking from left to right, I believe, in that blue strip.
Yeah, Vincent in the blue Brazil kit and Aameghassib in that yellow kit, the home national pride of Brazil. And two-legged game. How do you think the two-legged format, does it favour any of these two players after coming off the back of that semi-final, or is it just fresh game, fresh mindset? And
these players aren't used to losing yet, I'll tell you that. They're not used to conceding many goals. One conceded no goals in their semi-final, the other one conceded 1 goal. So these two don't concede goals. Let's just put it out there straight away. But I'll tell you something, these guys play FIFA at a very, very high level. More than your average player. These guys play every weekend, in and out. They play the FUT champs. They've been through the groups. They've played their 4 group games. They've played a 2-legged semi-final, and now they're in the final.
Yeah, and there were a rumour floating around that Aameghassib has never lost a...
He never lost a tournament. He says he's number 1 in guitar. I don't know how many players are on guitar, but if you're number 1 in guitar, you walk around the fighting tournament. Reminds me a little bit like Kurt from Malta. Best of the best, he says.
Yeah, he's the
best in the world.
Best FIFA player in the world, and unfortunately he couldn't prove that in Munich. He did come up in that semi-final against Maestro and did lose 5-1 over the course of the 2 legs, but let's see if Aameghassib can back up the talking in this final. Brazil versus Brazil.
Here comes Vincent now. Chance, half turn. Oh, why did he go for the shot there? He's still got the chance. Roberto Firmino, and I don't know why he didn't take the finesse there. He had a chance there. Touch out the feet. For some reason made a pass, and that could have been a shot.
Yeah, and then I think he regretted the mistake straight away, and then did try shooting on a little bit of a unconventional angle with Roberto Firmino that never were really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Just got blocked, and it's quite a frantic start to this game, end-to-end stuff. That's what you can expect with Brazil versus Brazil. It's all attack, all attacking flair. It's not a very good defensive performance from either of these sides.
Just an effort there over the bar from Aameghassib, and he was just saying, you know what, I am here, I am in this game, let me knock on that door. We've seen there a very brave choice with the keeper for Brazil there. He's gone for the 80 rate. There is higher rated keepers, but everyone has their own preference, and he's gone for Alessio.
Yeah, well, we've seen Alessio, we've seen Ederson, we've also seen the highest rated of the 3, Diego Alves, used. I think for me, Ederson's been unbelievable in this tournament. He's pulled out some saves.
A bit unfortunate there with every touch, but I totally agree there, Rich. He's made some unbelievable saves. Diego Alves is the choice of keeper for Aameghassib, and on the other hand, it is Alessio. I've just looked there. We can see Roberto Firmino is being used for Vincent. I think he's there as well for Aameghassib. Yeah, you can see him, number 21, just to the top, to the top of your screen, just in front, making that run on the right-hand side. And you know what an influence he's been. I think a lot of players, they didn't play him yesterday. Today they've looked at him and said, right, this guy's actually getting goals. Let's put him in the squad. Let's put him in a cam position or on like a right-hand side position. And he's got a lot of goals today.
Yeah, probably one of the standout players in this tournament so far is Roberto Firmino. I think he partners very well with Neymar up top. Firmino, I think he's probably around 5'11", maybe even the 6 foot mark. He can hold up the ball well and let Neymar play off of him. And it's a good partnership that a lot of the pros have figured out while playing as Brazil. And
one thing Brazil, that was nearly a nice bit of skill there from Casemiro. You wouldn't normally see that from him, but tackled his fellow teammate, or he was tackled by his fellow teammate Marcelo. One thing I don't like about Brazil, I'm going to put out there, they've got for me, they haven't got a hold-up play. They haven't got the likes of your Hulk that could maybe come across and do a job in there. They haven't got a Fred anymore.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that they might be lacking, but if you don't play with, if your play style's not with a hold-up player...
If you play narrow through the middle, then it works for you, but if you're playing wide, which, you know, it's not really the way to play this year, way to play is play narrow formations. If you're going to get out wide, you cut back inside, but we have seen that wide play from Belgium. Ball comes in now from Vincent. There's a header that just flicked on, and
we've seen it from Belgium. We've also seen it from that Italian side of the infamous shadow that he used Italy, and we're going to see that Italian side in the final after this final has took place on the Xbox One. The winner of this game over the course of the 2 legs
across
will be going to London, and what an opportunity that is.
To be amongst the best, to learn, to put yourself on a stage where you could sign for an esports organisation, and what a little interception that was from Dani Alves. He didn't really even tackle him, he just ran at him and just made some sort of interception there.
Yeah, quality interception from Dani Alves. He's been quite a sceptical pick for some of the pros over the tournament. They've chose Dani Alves in some situations at right back. They've played Dani Alves at centre mid, I remember we saw earlier. They've not even played Dani Alves, some players. They've just played Marcelo and Felipe Luis as the 2 fullbacks. Here
we go. What a tackle that was again there, from interception to interception, counter-attack to counter-attack. I think that's what we're going to see this game, Rich. We're going to see just a battle of counter-attack. So you can have the better counter-attack. Paulinho,
Yeah,
not a bad effort on him.
2 strikes have come in from Paulinho this game so far, and quite an even game so far in this one. 34 minutes gone on the clock. Neither side wanting to give away all too much yet. Still on balance for each side, and neither side wanting to go behind early on. Willian with a beautiful Berber spin inside into Neymar.
Neymar chip all the way across, and that one doesn't come with anything in the end. It's still going to be in possession for Vincent, though, with Douglas Costa into Paulinho. Will he have a shot? No, he's not going to try and fizz that ball across the box.
Yeah, it looks like Vincent is slightly the more aggressive of the 2 players in his attacking. He's playing a little bit more direct. You saw crossing into the box there with the skill move and then trying to find a man. And Aameghassib, he's playing it a little bit slower.
But I was listening to this and getting confused with Megabit. It's not Megabit from Germany. He was at the Munich qualifiers but didn't get out of it. This is Aameghassib from Qatar. And here we go. It's Vincent now. Chance. Neymar. And there's the roar.
Yeah, breaks the deadlock. Neymar doing what he does best. A little chip through ball in behind. Brings it down. The captain smashes it home past Diego Alves in goal.
And he makes sure that man from China is, you could say, 1 step towards that plane going to London.
Yeah, shake of the head from Aameghassib. Maybe he's pretty annoyed with his defending there. It seemed a little bit too simple for that ball just to be chipped over the top, and Neymar makes no mistake, hammering it home to give Vincent the lead.
And here we go. It's taken 41 minutes for the first goal to come, but that goal did come, and it was that man, Neymar, the captain, the leader, the legend of Brazil, the man that, you know, a lot of Brazilian people look forward or look towards as a role model this year, or in the past decade. Here we go, Coutinho.
He's almost taken the reins off Ronaldinho going back. You've got the likes of Pele as well, who such a big Brazilian influence, and Neymar's stepped into that role perfectly, the captain of Brazil, and all eyes are on him at all the international competitions that Brazil do take part in.
So added time of 3 minutes to come in this first leg. Remember, we've still got a PlayStation final to come up after this Xbox one, but 2 legs it is, and this is the first leg. 1-0 to Vincent in that blue strip, that blue kit of Brazil. Will there be one more chance before we get into half-time? Casemiro, Neymar, back into Coutinho. Will Paulinho have a shot? He's got a bit of a rocket on him. He's just dropped the shoulder there and done well. Into Coutinho. Could be all square at half-time. Roberto Firmino there it wasn't really strong enough, but it was a fantastic block.
Yeah, good defending from Vincent. He shut out the danger straight away, didn't give Firmino any space, which we've seen if you do give him space, he is quite deadly. One thing, the possession was very, very strong in Aameghassib's favour, but the thing that I noticed, 93% pass accuracy. Incredible stat at half-time from the man from Qatar, and Vincent only with 74%. But the stat that matters is goals. 1-0 to Vincent. Let's see if we can keep it up in the second half.
And here we go. It is still the first leg. It's still 1-0. There was a big chance at the end there as Rich has just gone over. But, you know, it's going to come back and haunt him if he doesn't take the chances that when he gets the ball in the right areas, he has to use the ball better than he has. And if he doesn't, he ain't going to be going to London. He's not going to be representing Qatar there. Unfortunately, he's going to go back to the drawing board. And they'll be looking at the FIFA 18 FIFA Interactive World Cup.
Yeah, definitely. And speak of FIFA 18, it's going to be even bigger and better next year. So many the esports train on FIFA is just growing, and it's getting a lot faster and a lot bigger. That train.
Number of football clubs getting involved, and especially in this rest of the world scene, you'd expect the rest to follow. The only player that was with a club was Saninas from South Melbourne. We got a few players that play for organisations: Footwiz, Epsilon, Tokyo Verdy. But you know, it'd be good to see the Chinese Super League get involved.
Yeah, you've got the Chinese Super League. You've also got the Saudi League, which I'm sure they'll it's getting more and more fans every single week. So the opportunities are endless for some of these players. Ball might break there for Willian.
Here we go. Willian now for Vincent. Sorry, not Vicente. Vincent just loses out there, and you've got to be calm and collective when you're playing around those kind of areas at the back. As Casemiro will try and bring that ball forward, but 1 goal is only the margin at the moment. Only 1 goal, so this is a final that is completely open.
Yeah, and let's not forget as well, it's a 2-legged final, so there's a full 90 minutes to play after this game has finished. We've seen how many games go to that second leg in a 1-0, 2-0 position, and the game's been completely turned on its head.
Will there be an equaliser, or will it just continue to keep going that way that it has at the moment with Vincent, the man from China? He's had a really impressive run in today. He topped the group. He did top the group. He topped the group. He won 3-0 in his semi-final. And then plus that, you know, he's winning now in one final. He hasn't even conceded yet. So he's doing everything that he needs to at the moment. They've both gone for Brazil. I'll be interested to see if we can see some changes in about the 65th to the 70th minute. We could see the introduction of maybe Oscar could come on. You haven't really seen him involved in this tournament. Tyson's there if he needs them.
Yeah, you spoke about Vincent having a fantastic tournament in that group 3.
Oh, this is the chance, Rich. Oh, Paulinho there just deflected out for a corner.
In the group 3, which probably the strongest group, you've got Phantom, qualified for Berlin, a very strong player. You've also got, you had Epsilon, FIFA Animal in that group, and also Footways Goat, 2 big players signed to esports orgs. And it was Vincent who did top the group on 8 points. And what a group stage he did have. He's continued that momentum into the semi-finals, and now into the final, leading 1-0 after 64 minutes.
And whether he did drop points in that group, we don't know. He might have won 2, drawn 2. I'm not too sure myself, but you know, if he has dropped points, that is an indicator that, well, at least he can draw games. You know, he can concede goals, and I think that's something that people must remember. That, all right, yeah, I may have won the semi-final 3-0. He's probably feeling a little bit untouchable at the moment. A goal goes in here from Aameghassib, you know, everything changes. The mindset changes. Here comes Neymar for him. Maybe this could be a chance for him to just get a goal, but Miranda's just doing what he does. That partnership of Miranda and Thiago Silva has been unbreakable. Not just today, but tomorrow as well. Yesterday as well, sorry.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic partnership. Roberto Firmino.
Here we go. Roberto Firmino, surely one more. Willian, maybe a shot across, back inside he goes, and what a tackle that is. Paulinho now, is he going to hit it? No, he's not. He's going to be clever. Neymar there trying to take it, and Neymar, the one that did score the opening goal, was looking for a second.
Yeah, you spoke about Miranda and Thiago Silva. What a partnership that has been. It seems to grow and grow over this tournament. Yesterday, we saw a few different other centre-back use. We saw a 3 at the back, a 5 at the back from
Costa hits it. Oh,
use from Brazil, and it seems to be that partnership now. Miranda, Thiago Silva, Marcelo left back, or Felipe Luis left back, Dani Alves right back. That is the Brazilian defence that each player's used, and it's been very effective if people are using Brazil.
Here comes the cross now. Flick on, and we got an equaliser. And you can see what it means to him. Flick on front post, and it's that man again, Roberto Firmino.
Yeah, and who else would it be? He's been scoring the goals all tournament long. You see the jubilation and the emotion pour out of him when Firmino did get that flick on at the front post. Neymar coming off. That shows how big of a player Firmino is in this side. It was Neymar coming off for Coutinho, not Roberto Firmino. We also saw the right winger, Gabriel Jesus, come on at right mid on the side of Aameghassib. Who we got coming on? We've got Firmino and Neymar up top. Gabriel Jesus coming on at centre attacking mid. So a lot of pace in that attacking trio of Jesus, Neymar and Firmino.
It's going to be interesting now. 1-1. I told you, Rich, a goal changes games. A goal changes mindsets. And now we have got a game in front of us now. Who will come out on top in this first leg? I think the best thing could be, Rich, to be honest, it finishes 1-1 in this first leg. We go into the second leg. People have to commit. People have to start attacking.
Yeah, and it's almost like a game of chess if we go into that second game with it being a draw. Either side both looking, do they go defensive, do they go attacking? Everything's up for grabs in that second leg if we do go in at a stalemate at 1 goal each. But Vincent attacking here. Coutinho driving.
Coutinho there just bullied out by Thiago Silva. As you said, no David Luiz involved in this tournament. Whether he's maybe not in the reserves, maybe he's not in the squad, but is it because he's a little bit risky as well?
I think that's it. He's a little bit risky. That's probably why we've seen Dani Alves not used by some of the pros because Dani Alves, he has got that high-low work rate. He's
Ball comes in now and
quite unreliable almost at the right-back position. Chance
maybe a
not
second
cleared.
chance. Roberto Firmino drops back inside. Clever run, but Marquinhos there. Was that a 5 at the back, or is that just a change that's always been there? I'm pretty sure did he start?
I don't think he did start. I think it could be a 5 at the back that he switched to. Well, try and get full confirmation either at the end of the game when the squads do come up. But look how deep that defence is from Vincent.
It is very deep. Neymar has a shot, deflection, that one takes, and that will be a corner. Corners to come in now. What's the best thing to do from a corner at this level?
He's played it short again. Last time he whipped into the box, he did get the goal.
Neymar in an unfamiliar position. No one likes that when you do that. Oh, what a goal! And it's that man, Douglas Costa with it. I'm losing my voice, and he's losing his head on that goal. 2-1 the score, the ultimate turnaround.
Yeah, let's just calm down though. It's only the first leg. There's so much FIFA left to play. Vincent is a very, very strong player. He can come back into this game. Let's just not count him out yet, but let's live it up. 85th minute, Aameghassib scores the potential winner in this game to make it 2-1. From a corner again, he's conceded 2 goals from corners, Vincent. That's something he'll be thinking about next game. Thinking, look, I need to be better at these corners. These set pieces, they're not working out for me.
It's that. I think the keeper's parried a few. He's come out, he's flapped at a few, but you know, if there was a time to score a goal, if there was a time to equalise, it would be now. But what a time to score a goal, Rich, going into that second game with the advantage.
And Vincent does give away the free kick. 88 minutes gone on the clock. This is the first leg. The winner of this game will be progressing through to the FIFA Interactive World Cup Grand Finals from London. And currently, Vincent...
Oh, here we go. Could we have an equaliser? Vincent... Oh, what's going on here? Get rid of it.
Look like we're going to go out for a corner, but that man in goal... What is it? We talk about goalkeepers. They make mistakes whenever we seem to talk about him.
I've never seen them make so many mistakes on head-to-head on Ultimate Team. They seem to be a bit more sounder, but they've been flapping a few of them. Do they know they're in a final?
I think the pressure's got to them.
As there goes the full-time whistle on that first game, and 2-1. It is the man from Qatar that has the advantage. And what a finish to that game it was, Richard.
Yeah, let's have a quick look over the stats just as this second game does get underway. So
he had possession, and it did come and help him in the end.
Yeah, and the pass accuracy as well, fantastic, 90%. That's probably what he's expected, but we usually don't see that sort of pass accuracy. It's more the direct style of play that we've seen over the last couple of days. Just get the ball, get it into areas when you can cause danger. But Aameghassib likes to keep the ball, keep the possession, strong possession from him, and he's come out on top 2-1 after that first leg.
One thing I normally say, Rich, it's normally okay to have a load of possession. You get people that, I've had all the possession in the world, that haven't got the result. The scoreline is what matters. He used that possession. He came actually at the best time possible. 85th minute it was. And he's in front now. He has got that lead now, and he's got this whole country behind him.
Yeah, he's got a huge fan base here with him. A lot of the Qatar people are wanting him to get through and progress through to that grand final.
This guy,
in
he
London.
says he's number one in Qatar. He says, I've not lost an event. I've not lost a tournament in my home country. We've come here in the Interactive World Cup.
He's backing
Can
it
he
up.
do it?
He's backing it up.
Can he do the job? Can he live up to the final talk? Can he be the Kurt of Qatar?
Can he be the Kurt that wasn't Kurt, almost? Let's break down the two goals that he did score, both from corners.
Okay, let's go back on that one then.
It's quite unconventional, really. You rarely see corners scored. Usually people play it short and they'll try and work something into the box. First goal, he found him on the front post, whipped it in, a driven cross in.
Was it a volley effort in the end? It was a flick on, was it?
Just a flick on from Roberto Firmino, and that got him back in the game, and then he got another corner, played it short, whipped it into the box.
Just brought out the line of defence that he wanted to do, because that short corner, he didn't bring the man out, he just played the ball to the edge of the box, and
what it worked
well for him.
People rarely expect it. Neymar got it and turned and just ran straight down the byline. If you are playing foot champs and you are watching,
it's a clever way, because a lot of people do not expect that. A lot of people expect you to go back inside, but he's gone down the byline, and it's worked wonders for him. And I don't know where this final's going to go.
Yeah.
I know that I'm going to lose my voice for one. If you're watching the Twitch chat and you're thinking, what's going on with this voice? It's not going to be here by the end of the second final.
Yes, so many emotions running through this game. The Qatar favourite.
But there should be. You could be going to this place, the Big Ben. You could be going to see that on a day out. And you could be battling with the best for £200,000. But let's get into that second leg. And it should be a very, very tasty second leg.
Yeah, we'll jump into that second leg as soon as it gets ready and the players are set up and ready. We'll jump straight into it. But 2-1 after the first leg.
I wouldn't say right off anyone here. I know you said, calm down to me, calm down. You know, there's still a very long way to go. Vincent, he's in this final for a reason.
He finished top.
He's in this final for a reason.
Yeah, Vincent did finish top of the group on 8 points. But also, let's not forget, Aameghassib, he was in the same group. And he was in Group 4. He finished top of that group, so it's the two winners of the two groups facing off in the final the way it should be.
A way that we don't normally always see, though, do we?
Usually,
in Munich, we didn't see that. We saw a Bullet that finished 4th and came through. But if you don't know, there's only 4 places available for the rest of the world. So there's been 40 players that have competed over these 2 days. If I've got that right, yeah. 20 on Xbox, 20 on PlayStation. 2 from each side will go through to London. 8 more places available at the Americas regional, and then there will be 2 more spots that I believe at the Club World Cup could be coming up very shortly as well. But again, this will be places number 21 confirmed in 90 minutes of FIFA time, or will it be a golden goal?
Either of these players are 12 minutes, roughly, 6-minute half each away from realising their dream and capturing the moment almost. And what a story it would be for Aameghassib to come through. The local hero from Qatar, and if he does claim that spot I'm sure he'll have a full
#1.
country backing him in London if he does go through. But let's not write out Vincent. What a tournament he's had. Came through the group stage, quite a comfortable performance in that semi-final as well. And he did. Let's not forget he did lead in that final. He were 1-0 up and threw away the lead.
It's a common case we do, but will it be the man from China or will it be the man from Qatar who will win this one? It's Brazil versus Brazil again. And funny enough, we're in the FIFA Interactive World Cup Stadium. And here we go. Same again. Same kits again. It's Vincent in the blue from left to right. And it is Aameghassib from right to left.
Yeah, no surprise. Both players have both dropped onto defensive. As soon as this game starts, nobody wanting to give anything silly away. No space in behind. They want to keep the custom tactics nice and accurate. Stay back while attacking on the players, and Aameghassib in possession of the ball with Dani Alves, skilled dribbling and just keeping the ball nice and close to him. You can see the pass accuracy.
If we go back a game or two, Dani Alves was in centre midfield for one of these players. I believe he's still in that right back position. I hope he is. Yeah, he's just dropping back into position now. But you know, it just shows that these players, or what we've kind of seen from these 2 days, that you have to be versatile. You have to play players out of position, even if you don't want to.
Yeah, it's all about using your squad to the best of your ability. It is head-to-head, so it's quite an unconventional route for these two players. It's been a lot of Ultimate Team to get to these stages, but it is head-to-head now, and they've not got the Ronaldos and the Messis to use. You pick the international team that you use, and you roll with what you've got.
That could be a chance now for that man to come in and get a goal. Roberto Firmino there. Vincent is in that blue, and he is kicking from left to right. He is 2-1 down, and he needs something magical, something special to get back into this one.
Yeah, it's what a game it is. We're just waiting. Douglas Costa into Casemiro. Neymar driving at that half of the defence. Comes inside to Paulinho, into Willian, bit of interchange. Paulinho looking for Neymar on the overlap. Give it to Neymar. He shoots with his left foot. Great save from Diego Alves, I believe. Out wide to Douglas Costa.
Talk about knocking on the door early on stages to continue that lead, to be 3-1 up. And what a chance it has been for him. Willian. Trying to just flick it on, and it was a chance that it nearly came out of nothing, and just got confirmation there that Vincent is in that blue kit. Still, we're panicking there, thinking, what's going on here? Is he in the other way around? But Vincent is in that blue, and it is Aameghassib still in that home jersey of Brazil. Both players playing as Brazil, and the score is 2-1 to Aameghassib. This is the second leg, as always, in any final setup. This is the grand final, though, of the Xbox side of this Qatar Rest of the World qualifiers.
Yeah, and let's rephrase what this qualifier is. 40 players came, and this is the best 2 Xbox One players here facing the winner of this. Will be going to London for that FIFA Interactive World Cup Grand Final, where the winner will receive $200,000. What an opportunity the world will be watching.
Here we go, though. Roberto Firmino, low driven. Will he take it? Just snapped at the shot there, and that could have been taken a lot better, you have to say.
Yeah, I think he had more time than what he thought he had then, and just snatched at the shot with Firmino. We've seen that he's got a wide range of finishers on him, Roberto Firmino, one of the highlight players of today. Yesterday, we didn't see him that much.
We didn't really. I don't know. I doubt there was an update overnight, to be honest with you, but I think it was just a case of, right, some people probably yesterday thought, you know what, I've seen certain players play this way. I don't want to use him. I don't know if he was even on the bench yesterday. I think he came on a few times as a substitute, but he's been in pretty much every single Brazil's team starting lineup today.
I think it's the thing when you see someone else.
It's a striker card as well, isn't it?
Yeah. When you see someone else use a player so well, you're thinking, why don't I try that? And it seems like everybody's tried it in the group stage and stuck with it. And here we are in the final with both players using Roberto Firmino.
Paulinho into Marcelo. You've got to say this is going to be clever now. Willian out wide. He's going to hit it. He does hit it. And what a save that was in the end.
Yeah, big hand from Alisson.
Not the best rated keeper. He's only an 80 rated keeper. He's probably the worst rated keeper in that Brazilian team. Yeah. But he's young, you know. Get him in there.
Big left hand that forced it out for a corner. Neymar just keeping the ball into Willian. Let's see what he can do here. That Brazilian defence, ever so strong. Paulinho closing down the ball into Neymar.
Maybe a chance to whip that one across. Play back inside. Neymar. Paulinho. Is that, I believe, Willian on the overlap. Referee's got in the way there, and is he going to go and have a moan at him if this one comes out to be a funny counter-attack? Douglas Costa now driving forwards for that man Vincent, the man from China. 2-1 down currently. This is the second leg. Through to... Oh, sorry, that was Neymar on that occasion. I think that was Roberto Firmino doing some defensive duties.
Yeah, a big toe there from, it looks like Thiago Silva cleaning up the danger, but it's not cleared yet. Vincent still has the ball. Douglas Costa back heel into Paulinho.
It just seems like the ball's a little bit sticky at the moment. It's not really having any purpose. It's just bouncing around, a little bit like a pinball.
Yeah, very scrappy this game. Both players just slowly starting to figure each other out. 37 minutes gone on the clock. And it is the Qatar man himself, Aameghassib, leading 2-1 in this final.
Here we go. Could it be 3-1? I know he's got the whole of this country behind him. Oh, this is a chance. Oh, I don't know why he just dropped the run there. Oh, Marcelo nearly got away with that one too. Paulinho recycles. Casemiro into Marcelo. What are we going to get here? We're going to try and conjure up an attack. Marcelo. Casemiro. This is where you can slow down. This is where you can toy with your opponent. Just rush that a little bit there. And Neymar doing the defensive duties. But he just gives the ball away again. Marcelo. Seems like a regular occurrence that it's Marcelo and Casemiro just trying to pass the ball between them. Yeah,
just keeping the ball really nicely. Yeah, this is the pass accuracy and the possession that we did see at the final of the game, last game.
I think he's just thinking, right, if I can get into half-time, I'm 45 minutes away from London.
Yeah, just keeping the ball very nicely, very neat and tidy. Paulinho into Willian. Let's see what he can create here. He's had the ball for extended period of time.
Willian, Paulinho. Recycled again ever so well. Roberto Firmino. Oh, this is a chance. Oh, what a save. Cleared off the line. Who's jumping up to get that one? Alession just punches wide.
Yeah, that would have been probably one of the goals of the tournament. Fantastic possession. Probably 30, 40 passes throughout the team. And then Neymar, unfortunately, just couldn't finish it there.
I think before he scored, he jumped out of a big roar there. I don't know if that was either an angry roar, that was him thinking he's 3-1 up and nearly booked his plane ticket in London. But maybe one more tap for half-time. There goes the half-time whistle. And the score is 2-1. You give a little bit of an applause out there for their own guitar man, because he is leading 2-1 still.
Yeah, 0-0 this second leg. All the goals have come in that first leg, and end-to-end stuff. Either player can still win this and progress through to London. As it stands, Aameghassib 2-1 up, and let's see what sort of things we're looking at from the squad selection at half-time. What we can expect.
Aameghassib is 2-1 up in this game. He's playing in that yellow strip of Brazil. If you have just joined us, it's the FIFA Interactive World Cup Rest of the World qualifiers. But what is happening there? A few changes.
Yeah, so the right side, Vincent, in that yellow kit, what he's done is he's put his two wingers, Willian and Douglas Costa, to stay back while attacking. Maybe he was feeling threatened out wide with Marcelo pushing on so much in that first half.
I think they've matched each other up as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I just saw the same formation there. Maybe that's something just psychological to get in your opponent's head, you know. If everything's going well for you, keep it the same. Roberto Firmino now, up against Marcelo. He's got options around him. He's going to try and play inside. There's an option opening up for him. Paulinho now, just trying to toy with that midfield and even defence of Vincent, just to toy him out, just to say, right, come out. I want to find a gap in between you, and I want to exploit that and win 3-1.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to try and counter-attack here.
Willian, look at Willian in the corner of your screen there. And
yeah, we both saw that run there from Willian. He could have been in behind if the ball would have got slit through, but unfortunately not. Douglas Costa on his defensive duties. That's to stay back while attacking in full force.
That's your simple playing instruction. It could be aggressive interceptions, which I'm surprised we will be seeing soon from Vincent, I'd hope, in that blue shirt. Here we go. Willian just pushed off the ball there. So easy by Douglas. That's clever defending for you.
Yeah, and what a defender Thiago Silva is. He's very high rated. I think he's probably 88, maybe even an 89 Thiago Silva. That great pace, great defending, great physicality. The only thing lacking is a little bit of height. I think he's only 6 foot, but he makes up for it with his excellence and how he excels in the other stats.
Casemiro now. Out to Marcelo. I'm going to cut back inside. We're going to look for an option there. Neymar now, going forward. What's he got in front of him? He's got, I think that's Douglas Costa on the far-hand side. Plays back inside. This is going to be a super play. This is Barcelona-esque. Oh, you're thinking that comes into... I think that was Casemiro there. If that was a Roberto Firmino, that comes in on his right foot. He finesses that, and you never know. Tomorrow's papers, it's the headline there.
Yeah, through ball there, looking for Roberto Firmino, but Thiago Silva, once again, the man at the back, just to clear up the danger. Into Dani Alves in quite an infield position. Keeps hold of the ball well, and this is what we saw in that first leg and in the first half. Just very...
that's a clever ball, that. If he does keep it in, but that's going to go out of play, and that's going to be a chance for Vincent to regain possession now, the man from China. up against, of course, Aameghassib from Qatar. He's 2-1 up in this game in the second leg. So not long to play, just under half an hour of FIFA time, which could be even 3 minutes, maybe not even that. Neymar just trying to get through, trying to find a way through. Be careful around the back, keep possession in the right areas, but more importantly, don't waste possession.
Ball into Roberto Firmino, looking for the run of Willian. I think he's just going to overrun that.
Two balls like that, it's little things like that, Rich. You're going to lose possession, it's going to come back and haunt you.
Yeah, I want to see what Vincent is going to do here. 64th minute just ticking by. Are we going to see any substitutes? We're going to see a formation change, maybe to a 3 at the back, to try and get his way back into this. This is the final, and the winner of this will be going through to London. Huge stakes in the next 25 minutes of FIFA.
And what a chance it could be for one of these guys to not just get to London, but to put themselves in the spotlight, Rich. So of course, that's going to be streamed as well, the event, and you know, they could get a chance to sign for an esports organisation of that. You could be the go-to man in Qatar. You could be everyone's watching from China or everyone's watching from Qatar because you are the best from your country. This is what the Interactive World Cup does. It throws up upsets, it throws up joy, it throws up heroes that people would have never heard of before. But more importantly, you're representing your country. Now, if Kurt did get through to London, he would have been representing Malta, the whole of Malta. If this happens, this man's representing the whole of Qatar.
Yeah, definitely, and could be added pressure on him, but I think he excels under pressure. Aameghassib, and
if he's walking around saying he's #1 in Qatar and he's the unbeaten man at any event, then can he live up to that expectation? Because at the moment, he is Costa now for him in that corner. They try and bring a player into that attack, and Dani Alves will run out of play there, and you have to say, is this nerves now? Is this nerves creeping in?
I think it could be nerves. I think it also could be just wanting to try and force something as quick as possible to try and get that goal, to force it to a golden goal situation.
So 15 minutes away from London, 15 minutes away from getting on that plane to London and battling it out with 31 other fantastic players after we would find them in a few weeks' time. Here's a chance, Plinio. He's gone back, he's just gone back to recycle to keep possession because he doesn't need to score. Neymar, surely, goes for the shot, and that's just half-hearted in the end, and Alession will try and get an attack underway. Here we go, counter-attack-esque for you. This is coming up for you. Douglas Costa, Roberto Firmino, uses the showboat to full force there. He's going to get intercepted. Could have played the ball there. It's ever so cleverly. I can see the opportunity open up. Roberto Firmino will have been equaliser. Douglas Costa, and what a save that is.
Yeah, absolute huge save from Alisson. The chance still there, and he does pick up the ball. 10 minutes left to play. 10 minutes separating Aameghassib and that plane to London. Rolls the ball out. He's just going to keep hold of the ball in this last 10 minutes. Huge implications. Vincent's won it back.
That heavy touch has really cost him there. Marcelo's going to be clever now and try and get rid of that ball. Paulinho going to go long. Willian. This is where something's going to happen. Both players going to, not really going to attack. Of course, I'm going to see Vincent, he's going to put everyone forward. I'm not surprised I haven't seen him change formation yet. Like a 3 at the back, all that attack, change something up.
He's probably confident that he can get a goal if the chance does fall to him. And Aameghassib, that chance will fall to him.
This was not a nice chance at all. Firmino, one more. Willian, what's going to happen here? Oh, driven across the box, and he's done well with that one again. He's forced him out so far wide that the shot was poor.
Yeah, and it is going to be a corner. A goal kick.
Don't send any Chinese fans into jubilation there if the corner comes.
Didn't force the corner. That's what I was trying to say. Thiago Silva brings the ball out of defence. We've got an injury down. I believe that could be Casemiro at the bottom of the pitch. Just keep an eye on that.
Here we go. 2 minutes that separates Qatar from London. Will Qatar be in that 32 players? What will time? Only time will tell. Literally seconds now. Don't do anything silly with the ball.
Thiago Silva played into Casemiro. Out wide to Marcelo, just holding the ball. This is the pass
2 minutes
accuracy.
added time, and you've got to say this is going to be game over. I'd love to see the possession stats after this. It's going to have to be high 70s, and this is going to be game over, surely. Oh no, or maybe not. Neymar through to Firmino.
That's a red card. That's got to be...
That was not nice. Straight into the back of the book. Red card, and...
We've got a red card from Miranda.
It had to happen. It had to happen.
Vincent's got one opportunity to throw this ball into the box, and if he does manage to get a goal from this free kick, he will be forcing a golden goal situation.
I would love to see Alession take this free kick, get everyone in that box, and just go for it. Why not? You've got nothing to lose now. Simple. Score a goal, or you're not going to London.
Switching to the 3-4-1-2, just throwing everybody forward. It's Coutinho in at camp, Costa and Firmino up top, Paulinho and Fernandinho in centre midfield. This is his last opportunity to try and throw the ball into the box. Last chance saloon for Vincent.
It's now or never, Richard. It's that simple. I'm pretty sure every instruction I would have is just get up there. If there was an instruction, get up there, it would be on.
It's probably the last play of the game. It was going to be a long free kick into the box from Vincent, and he's looking for a flick on to try and force a corner.
Get yourself up there, be busy, win a header, because it's now or never. Here we go. Fernandinho stepping over it. All out attack. Get every single one in that box. You can see the runner there coming in, joining the attack. I think that's Marquinez there. Going to play it short.
Douglas Costa.
Is he going to hit it, or is he just going to try and recycle it? Superb tackle. Recycles back.
Don't
go too far back. Firmino. Oh.
Thought that was going to be a
Clear
chance.
it now, and there you have it. That man is in London. He has done it. It's party time for Qatar, and he's done it. You can hear what it means to him. Aameghassib, and he is in London. If you can actually hear me right now, Richard, speak to me about that, because that is a big win. He's number one. He says he wins every event, and there you have it. The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, huge congratulations to Aameghassib. It's a party in Qatar. You can see the scenes, absolute scenes here in Qatar, and what a victory it was. He grinded it out in the end. He kept all the possession. He kept it well, and